Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.
This is Cook and Cassius for Eiffel TV in association with MTK Global.
Yeah!
It's very early here.
It is a bit early. I'm a bit tired actually. I had 2 sessions yesterday in the gym. None today.
2?
So, 2. So all you get to do in the bubble.
True.
I've actually, like, the first day in the bubble, Tuesday, Wednesday, it was like 9 hours in my room. I found that quite difficult. And then since then, it's been great because everyone is absolutely buzzing. And in a couple of hours, we get to go up to the HQ, see it in its glory. And I can't wait to see the fighters when they arrive there. It's going to be brilliant.
So, just a kind of a summary of the 5 days in the bubble. Probably been like this for everyone. Yeah. So,
yeah, weird. I mean, there's a lot to work on. I mean, I spoke to Dillian and these guys last night, and it's like, I'm not sure we can have Povetkin and Whyte on top of each other like we've had Gil and Bellotti, for example. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know the setup is fantastic, but everybody is in a bubble and everybody is on top of each other. So I think we need to work a little bit harder on the last couple of weeks of keeping fighters segregated, because we don't really want any tear-ups at the Holiday Inn. So yeah, but it's been great. It's been great. I mean, no dramas so far, really. We'll get a lot of drama tonight in the ring, you know.
I know if you want to just stay in your room, you're probably unlikely to bump into anyone. But if you don't, you're gonna bump into
and that's
here.
Quite awkward when you get towards fights where you have a volatile individual or you have some beef. And later on in the weeks, there is some beef and there is some volatile individuals, and we will have to act accordingly.
Look forward to it. What fight do you think will steal the show tonight, if you were going to pick one?
Honestly, like, this is, I was saying last night, this is some wonderful matchmaking tonight, where 5 fights, I think we're just going to get entertainment and enjoyment and drama in every one of them. I'm personally looking forward to Wardley against Vallily. A few reasons. 1, they're heavyweight. 2, we saw some beef up here, didn't we? 3, I don't know how good Fabio Wardley is. Do you know what I mean? Like, he looks really good so far. And I know he's good because I know he's been out with Usyk and Dillian sparring, and he has great spars with him. But Vallily's a little bit on the crazy side, and he's bang up for it. And I think, and he can fight. I mean, he's got great pedigree, and he's going to really go for it. And I'm just excited to see what he's got, and I'm excited to see other people perform under pressure. Dalton Smith as well. You know, when you're around someone like Nathan Bennett and he's basically telling you he's going to try and change his life tonight, and this is the chance of his career, you know you're going to get an individual that's going to go and give it 110%. And you know, I will always hype it up as much as I can. It's over to the fighters now, but I think when you look on paper, I don't see anything but a barnstormer tonight, to be quite honest with you.
So where actually are you going to be sat later on tonight?
To be honest, like, pretty much out of the action, really. I mean, you've got the red zone, the amber zone, the pink zone. That red zone is 2 meters from the ring, so that's your judges, your officials, your PPE. And I'm not going to be donning the full mask and gown tonight. I'm happy just to sit on top of the balcony, to be honest with you, and just watch it all unfold. I've done my bit, I've pushed it as hard as I can. We're all set up, good to go. And now it's over to the fighters. So I've not been, I tweeted this morning saying I don't think I've ever been as excited, honestly, nervous, apprehensive, because we're showing you something different tonight. You know, we've got something to prove to you. We've got to maintain your loyalty. We've got to maintain your interest. You know, and we want. No, it won't be perfect tonight, and there'll be some things you like, some things you don't like. Oh, the mic should have been louder in the corner, or, you know, the fireworks were OTT or whatever. But this is the first week, and all you need to know is we have put 120% of our soul into this tonight. So be kind with the comments later, please.
The world will be watching.
They will be.
And judging as well, and rightly so as well.
Yeah, well, they want to look. There's probably people who have already decided to moan about it, but give it a chance. Understand that it's not 90,000 people at Wembley, and we're not. We're some way away from that. But what we are trying to do is something different. We're trying to be innovative, and I hope you enjoy it.
So yesterday, you were trending all day, all evening.
And welcome to the weigh-in for Fight Camp. We're nearly there. Eddie Hearn joins us again.
Motherfuckers!
Apologies, we are live. Yeah, apologies for that. Apologies for language if you're watching that. Eddie.
A few people phoned me and said, "Was that set up?" Everything set up. But
I was getting, to be honest, I only got about a dozen tweets. People going, "That was so obviously a setup to get more exposure for tomorrow night." I mean, don't get me wrong, it worked. But do you honestly think that live on Sky, I would drop the F-bomb? I mean,
for people that don't know, can you just say what you said?
Well, what happened was, Andy Scott, we were just there, literally. And Andy Scott said to me, not blaming him by the way, because it was 100% my fault, "We're going to go in about 2 minutes." So I was like, okay. So I was standing down there, and literally like 30 seconds later, he's obviously got the call to say we're good to go. So he's gone, "Eddie, in 5, 4, 3, and I'm thinking, well, it's not 2 minutes, so it's just a rehearsal. So he's gone, "Eddie, 1 day away from fight camp," and as he went into "how you feeling," I just went, "Shimon, motherfucker." And it's only if you look at my face, because he goes like this straight away, yeah? And I've gone, "You're not live, are you?" And he's gone, "Yeah, we are live." And he looked like he was about to cry, to be honest. And because, at that level of broadcasting, like, although it wasn't live on Sky Sports News, it was on a stream, but it ain't a great look for them. And there are, the old school people where it's like, that's terrible. That's a disaster. Do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, like, if I said it with you, I don't even like swearing with you really, but it is what it is. And I thought, oh my God. And I was even going to say, can we start again? But it's a live stream. So then I can't stop laughing. He's like, he can't laugh, but I know inside he's laughing as well. And then he's asking me these questions. And then we come off, and like everyone in here was absolutely wetting themselves. And they're like, "Should we put it out? Should we put it out?" I went, no, don't put it out, just leave it. Like, someone will put it out, but we shouldn't be pushing that because it was wrong, and I shouldn't swear on live TV, and and then once I saw the reaction, which was, that was hilarious, and also like, people need to laugh at the moment, don't they? People need a smile on their face, and if I can do it, even via someone taking the piss out of me, I don't care. That's the same thing with the memes. People, someone said to me yesterday about that thing, "Oh, you're right." I said, "Yeah, you know what? Actually, when it happened, I was."
Are you all right?
No, but I must admit, after it happened, I was a bit like, "Oh my God, is that all right?" Because, like I said, at that corporate level, it's not a good look. But I think I've sort of surpassed that corporate level, and I'm not really at that corporate level. Am I? I'm just like, I don't know what I am. I'm a walking me. I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
You're more tailored for IFL.
Yeah, I am really.
Well, you could.
I don't just want to be
a
tailored
bit of a
for
knob.
IFL. That's why I've brought out a business book, which launches in October.
Yeah,
to maintain some credibility. What?
Do you want to plug it again?
Plug it again. What? Signed copies available right now at WH Smith, or if you would like to, you can order on Amazon. What?
I can't wait to do a signing.
I know. You'll be there, won't you?
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I will plug something else as well.
Go on.
We're going to start selling merchandise. I've decided.
I've not noticed that T-shirt before.
No, this is a new one. You might not have seen this style before.
Let me just pan down so people can see the full effect.
There's a whole range going to be dropping, and so many people have been requesting them, and now people are selling them on eBay.
Really?
Yeah, snide ones. So I thought,
snide Matchroom boxing T-shirts.
So I thought, you know what, we might as well just start our own range. So next couple of weeks,
I think you should sell these as well.
Yeah,
masks.
Maybe fight camp masks.
Yes, great idea.
All in on fight camp.
Yes.
Hey.
Anyway, so where's your phone?
I'm not sure if I'm out of battery. So yeah, this was another thing where I dropped and said, someone's just sent me this, and they went, well, you've obviously produced that yourself. I was like, I wish I could. So this is the tune.
There's some right cynical people out there, aren't there?
Yeah, big time.
Fucking hell.
Oh, hang on, let me just get the old turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay, so this was sent to me by Raps, Ring Raps 1, right?
Rule 1 of fight camp. No easy fight. Fight camp. If you wanna see the fight, man. If you wanna see the fight, man. August 1st to 22nd, 50-50 fights are in session. Matchroom Square Garden, full of energy. UK's MSG with any chemistry. The hype's the next thing. All roads leading to rap perfection. Two best left hooks in the division, but Whyte still and deliver hits with precision. Taylor pursued, course the rematch was due. As on August 22, won the banner, Tony Bellew. Yeah, pretty Ricky's in the venue. It's all kicking off with egg and cheese. Yes, please, let's see who's on it. Broken eggs, melted cheese. You need both of these geese to make a omelet.
What a tune!
It's
That's
actually a
unbelievable.
really good tune, yeah.
Really good. So shout out to those boys. We're going to try and use that in some kind of way over the next few
It
weeks.
could be your fight camp anthem.
Yeah, but it does talk about Cheeseman Eggington, which is tonight. So it
It
might
also
be.
talks about
Yeah.
your
So,
latter shows.
all good, mate.
So there was a tweet 6-7 hours ago from Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, I sort of woke up to
A
that.
plea for the fight between Garcia
I
and
don't really understand
Campbell.
because I've made an offer to Ryan Garcia, which is a chunky offer, and they've turned it down, which is fine, and they've asked for more money than I want to pay. But they can make an offer as well. Like, we've both got a contract with DAZN. They can stage Garcia Campbell on their show, or we can. Actually, for us, it's outside of our original plan from September and December, so it's a bit more difficult, but we can do it, no problem. But I don't know. I don't know what the message is behind that tweet, really.
Because it wasn't atted at you.
No, I don't think it was a pop at me, but
No, not a pop, but it wasn't
no,
even...
but if they want to make the fight so badly, they're more than welcome to make me an offer and Luke an offer for that fight. But I guess they want us to stage the show, which we're delighted to do because it's a fantastic fight. So purse bids are next week, I think. So we'll see where we get to.
Chatting to AJ yesterday.
Oh yeah,
This is something you say usually.
yeah.
Different kind of AJ now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I just think he wants to fight, mate, and he's not taking any shit. You know, he's had the ups and downs. He's realised that, there are probably a few fake friends out there. And he wants to fight. He wants to do the business. He wants to go to work on the heavyweight division. And I'm really excited. I love what I see, in that respect. Because when people are patting you on the back all the time, it's very easy to get a little bit comfortable. Right now, he's just like a caged animal. And he wants to just go out. He's training so hard. He's in unbelievable shape already. And he's going to go through the whole division.
that's what he was saying last night. He was saying, he said, you don't understand, he went, I'm going to knock all these heavyweights out. He was going Fury, Wilder.
He told me the other day, he said he's gonna destroy Tyson Fury.
Those exact words.
Maybe I might have added that word in to destroy a bit, but
So what if it's not
no,
destroyed?
it was something. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah. It might be he wouldn't say destroy, but tear him apart. I don't know, smash him up, whatever. Same thing.
What do you say when he says things like that? Do you just go, cool? Or do you go, yeah, mate?
I go. You do it, yeah. You're AJ. Like I try and keep it quite low key, and I don't get too excited. But you go.
Eddie, man, I've got to smash him up.
Smash him up, son! Yeah, something like that. That's like what I would do. No, I'm the hype man.
Hype man.
No, I believe him. And I say, I know you are. Mate, I fully expect him to stop Tyson Fury.
What
So-
is he coming tonight?
Not tonight. He's coming for Dillian White fight.
Okay. Because he did say I might just
you know what? I said to him the other night, I said, you're welcome to come because there's no media, no fan. Like, you're not going to get... The thing for him is when he comes to a show, he just wants to watch the boxing. But it's very difficult, the O2, isn't it? When you walk in and, like, people are lagging on about 8 pints. Hey, Jay, fuck good, mate, you should do a bit down the Finchley myself, mate. You know what I mean? So here would just be an opportunity for him to sit and watch. It's like the rawest of environments tonight.
Do you know the video of him in Marbella with the Fury fans?
Yes.
Well, apparently, there's a second part to that that no one's seen.
There is.
Like, he was telling me about it yesterday, and he was saying, like, there's that bit, but then there's also another video, but I don't know if anyone's got that video.
I'm not even sure there's a video, but I know what happened.
No, because he said people were filming it, so
okay.
someone will have a video of it, but there is a second part.
I'm not going to say about that part of the story, but if he wants to tell you it when he does his next interview, then it is quite amusing.
Yeah, it is actually quite amusing. So yeah, all systems go.
All systems go. This is it. I think 16 weeks, is that like 12 weeks? What did you say? How many weeks ago? What? 21 weeks since our last show. Unbelievable. You know, we would never go more than 2 weeks without a show.
Was that Quigg and Carroll, yeah?
Yeah. So this is it. We're so, honestly, so pumped. Again, massive shout out to the team. I know I forgot Darren Fleurs and Adam Inslan. So special shout out to Darren Fleurs, our head of logistics.
Darren had a little tear in his
So for
eye.
you who don't know, basically I did a piece with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Where I basically thanked the entire Matchroom staff, boxing staff, and forgot Darren Fleurs and Adam Inslan. But Adam Inslan's our head of design, but he is out of the office.
But Darren's been with
90%
you,
up.
like literally by your side.
Yeah, well, Darren
for,
used to drive for me and us, and now he's elevated himself to head of logistics. So much so that if I ask him for a lift anywhere, he tells me to fuck off. He's become that senior. So he did not take it well. Sulk is an understatement. So literally he walked past after the interview and he went, "Thanks for the big up, mate. Thanks for the mention." And I went, "What?" He went, "Well, I didn't get mentioned." Oh no.
It was
And then
in
it
the
was like
tour
awkward.
video,
Like
it
an
was
hour
in the
later,
tour
I would
video.
go, "You right, Dad? He's still moaning?" And he'd go, like literally, he had the raving hump. So shout out to Darren Fleurs, doing a great job. Actually, must say, normally I'll take the mickey out of him a little bit, but he has done a great job for Fight Club. I think our team have treated people just so well. You know, like not just saying it, but we're on another level. We're on another level in every single department. From the fights, to the production, to the social media, to the digital output, to the hospitality, to the logistics, everything. And I hope that you've noticed that. Shout out to Scott Hamilton over there who's been running the YouTube setup. The content that we're delivering is fantastic. The look, the feel, the branding, Rossi Garrity, you know, and after put a little message out to Frank Smith sitting over there. Obviously, many years ago, I rescued him from obscurity. And to be fair to him, he has come on and done a decent job. So shout out to Frank, you know, and couldn't do it without these guys and girls. You know, Bella, Alex, Mandy, Karen, fantastic.
And everyone else.
Everyone else, just in case I missed anyone.
Lawrence Okoli. Done deal?
We had a deal in place prior to COVID, and that, you know, is still, both sides are still happy with that deal, and that fight will take place on the AJ undercard, so end of November, early December. We expect the Okoli to fight Glowacki for the WBO world title.
Your card for the 22nd now, there's a couple of missing pieces to it, isn't there?
27.
Dillian Whyte.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple of missing pieces that need to be put together.
Yeah.
Okoli's opponent.
Yeah, we're working on that. Also, Dave Allen might put him in quite an interesting fight that I'm working on at the moment. Yeah, so actually, Dillian and Katie Taylor and Povetkin will be flying over at the end of this week because of the 14-day quarantine, which is a bit of a nightmare really, but it is what it is. We've got to deal with it.
So they will be here for at least double the time of what they normally would have been here.
Yes, at least, probably more.
Okay, so what is the plan today then?
The plan today is finish this interview with you, have a bit of breakfast, go to the room, have a shower, get changed, head up to the HQ, 7 PM, Sky Sports. We're going to be doing, like, we should maybe do a little few bits and pieces up from Fight Camp later on today. Sky Sports, The Zone, all the build-up pieces, and then 7 PM we get underway. Jordan Gill against Reece Bellotti. Just before 8 p.m, Dalton Smith against Nathan Bennett. Around 8:45 p.m, Simon Vallily against Fabio Wardley for the English heavyweight title. At around 9:30 p.m, James Tennyson against Gavin Gwynn, and around 10:15, 10:30, the Big Cheese against the Egg.
I just want to point out that you've done obviously multiple testing ahead of tonight's event. You told me exactly how much you spent on it. It's ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous. But as in terms of
It's not.
a lot of money,
Yeah, we've tested 91 people.
and everyone come back through.
Everyone was negative, so that's a great sign. I'm sure during the 4-week period that won't be the case, but we hope it is. And actually, to be fair, across all our sports now, snooker, darts, boxing, we've not had one positive test yet, and we've done well over 1,000 tests now. So yeah, hopefully
Boris's announcement yesterday regarding
it was a kick in the nuts for us, because obviously we had the test event for the snooker and we'd sold all those tickets. They asked us to put, and we asked and they accepted, and we worked with them to be the test event. We had one day and then they canned it after the first day. So everybody that was coming to watch all the other sessions, they can't come. Obviously it's cost us a lot of money, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do at the moment. All you can continue to do, and this goes for any business, is just work as hard as you can, think smart, think on your feet, and put a strategy together in a worst case scenario. And that's what we've done for boxing, and that's what we'll do for other sports. Unfortunately, with snooker, we had a position where we got the green light. The government gave us the green light. We spent a load of money putting this into action. We had the revenue coming in from the gate, and then they said, actually, no, you can't do it. Once it had already started. So very frustrating.
It's going to have an effect on potential crowds of boxing as well.
Yes, I mean in terms of time, because really look at that time frame and say if the snooker would have gone well, if the horse racing would have gone well, if the cricket would have gone well, they were the 3 test events. We would emerge from there and start. We were going to apply for those crowds to return in September, and then October. I'm still very hopeful that in October we can bring crowds back to the arena, but maybe not of the levels that we could have done if there wasn't a spike in Northern England or whatever there is. So listen, everyone's a COVID numbers expert, and from what I see, the numbers look like they're consistently plateauing. So fingers crossed, and we'll continue to push for crowds to return to boxing.
Very optimistic, Edward, as always.
Always. There's no point being pessimistic, is there? We have a shit life.
Very true, very true. Okay, I think we're done here. Just a little pre-fight. If we could get a little tour in the areas we can go later.
We'll do that tonight. But to you at home, to all you hardcore loyal IFL supporters and Matchroom supporters and Matchroom haters as well, it's not a problem. Tonight you see our version. You see what we do. You see why we are number one. Tune in. There'll be ups, there'll be downs, some things you'll like, some things you won't, but it will look the nuts. The fights will be fantastic. 7 p.m, Reece Bellotti against Jordan Gill, a fight for their careers. Nathan Bennett against Dalton Smith. Let's see how good Dalton Smith really is at this early stage in his career. Fabio Wardley against Simon Vallily. Is Fabio Wardley, Dillian Whyte's charge, the real deal? The English heavyweight title on the line. A little bit of cheeky bad blood in that as well. British lightweight title, James Tennyson against Gavin Gwynn. James Tennyson, one of the biggest pound for pound punchers in the sport. Is he still frail, or was that just because of the weight drain at 130? Gavin Gwynn coming to take the British title back to the baddies. And then Sam Eggington against Ted Cheeseman. A fight to break through maybe to the top 5 in the IBF. This fight, 26-year-old, 24-year-old, been in unbelievable wars, putting it on the line for your entertainment at Fight Camp. We are here, we are back. 21 weeks, we out.